3 weeks ago, I was doing a pre-purchase inspection on a 2003 Toyota Corolla with 487,000 miles. The customer buying it was skeptical. "There's no way this engine is original," he said. "Nobody gets 500,000 miles without major repairs." I pulled the valve cover off to inspect the camshaft and valve train. What I saw inside that engine was remarkable. No sludge, no varnish, minimal wear on the cam lobes. The timing chain looked like it had 80,000 miles on it, not 487,000. This engine had never been opened, never rebuilt, never had major repairs, just routine maintenance for nearly 500,000 miles. "How is this possible?" the customer asked. The seller, an elderly Japanese man, pulled out a worn notebook from his glove box. Inside were handwritten maintenance records dating back to 2003 when he bought the car new. Every oil change, every tire rotation, every fluid replacement, all documented in meticulous detail. But it wasn't just what he did, it was how he did it, the habits he followed. The Japanese approach to car maintenance that's completely different from how most Americans treat their vehicles. I've been wrenching for 19 years, and I've seen the pattern repeated hundreds of times. Japanese owners who follow traditional Japanese maintenance habits get 300,000, 400,000, even 500,000 plus miles from their vehicles with minimal repairs. American owners following American habits are lucky to reach 150,000 miles without major engine or transmission work. The difference isn't the car, it's the habits. In this video, I'm revealing the 13 specific habits that Japanese car owners follow to make their vehicles last over 500,000 miles without major repairs. These aren't expensive modifications or special parts. They're simple habits anyone can implement starting today. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. Never skip or delay maintenance. This is the foundation of everything else. Japanese car owners treat maintenance schedules as absolute law, not suggestions. The American approach. Most American drivers treat maintenance intervals as flexible. Oil change due at 5,000 miles? They'll do it at 6,500 when it's convenient. Transmission fluid due at 60,000 miles? They'll wait until 80,000 or skip it entirely if the car seems fine. The Japanese approach. Japanese owners schedule maintenance in advance and treat those appointments as non-negotiable. If the manual says oil change at 5,000 miles, they do it at 5,000 miles. Not 5,500, not 6,000, exactly 5,000. Why this matters? Every mile you drive past the recommended service interval causes accelerated wear. Oil breaks down, filters clog, fluids degrade. That extra 1,000 to 2,000 miles past your oil change seems insignificant. But multiply it by 100 oil changes over the vehicle's life, and you've added 100,000 to 200,000 miles of wear with degraded oil. Habit number 2. Keep detailed maintenance records. That notebook the Corolla owner showed me wasn't unusual. Every Japanese car owner I've met keeps meticulous maintenance records. What to record, date and mileage of every service. What was done, oil change, tire rotation, fluid replacement. What parts were used, brand of oil, filter part number. Who did the work, DIY or shop name. Any observations, noise, leak, unusual wear. Why this matters. Records let you track patterns. If oil consumption starts increasing, you can correlate it with specific maintenance or driving conditions. Records prove maintenance history when selling the car, significantly increasing resale value. The Corolla with 487,000 miles sold for $3,500 more than comparable Corollas with unknown history because the buyer could verify every single maintenance event for 20 years. Habit number 3. Warm up before driving, cool down before parking. Japanese owners follow a specific engine, warm up and cool down protocol that most Americans never think about. The warm-up protocol. Start the engine and let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds before driving. Drive gently for the first 5 minutes. No hard acceleration, no high RPMs. Wait until the engine reaches full operating temperature before aggressive driving. The cool-down protocol. After highway driving or spirited driving, drive gently for the last 2 to 3 minutes before parking. For turbocharged engines, idle for 30 to 60 seconds after spirited driving before shutting off. Why this matters? Cold oil is thick and flows slowly. Hard acceleration with cold oil starves components of lubrication, causing wear. Turbochargers spinning at 100,000 plus revolutions per minute need oil flow to cool the bearings. Shutting off immediately after hard driving causes bearings to overheat and fail. Habit number 4. Change oil. Every 5,000 miles. No exceptions. This is probably the most important habit for engine longevity, and it directly contradicts what most American dealerships tell customers. The American recommendation. Modern American dealerships push 10,000-mile oil change intervals. Some manufacturers claim 15,000-mile intervals are acceptable with synthetic oil. The Japanese reality. Japanese mechanics change oil every 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first, period. No exceptions, even with full synthetic oil. Why 5,000 miles is critical. Modern engines run hotter and under more stress than older engines. Direct injection engines suffer from fuel dilution that degrades oil faster. Oil analysis from thousands of engines shows that by 7,000 to 8,000 miles, oil has accumulated enough contaminants that protection starts degrading noticeably. The Japanese 5,000-mile interval provides a safety margin that ensures oil never degrades to the point where protection is compromised. If you want the complete oil change schedule along with every other maintenance task that Japanese mechanics perform to reach 500,000 miles, check out the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint I've linked in the description. It breaks down exactly when to change your oil, what type to use, and covers transmission service, coolant replacement, brake fluid changes, and every other critical maintenance task at the precise intervals that prevent wear and extend engine life. This step-by-step plan covers all major systems with time-based milestones at 30,000, 60,000, 100,000 miles and beyond, and it'll save you thousands by preventing expensive repairs that come from missed maintenance. Habit number 5. Replace transmission fluid every 60,000 miles. Most transmission failures I see are caused by one thing: neglected transmission fluid. The American myth. American dealerships often claim modern transmission fluid is lifetime and never needs changing. This is complete nonsense designed to sell transmission replacements. The Japanese reality. Japanese owners change transmission fluid every 60,000 miles regardless of what the manual says. For severe duty, towing, city driving, hot climates, they change it every 30,000 miles. Why this works: transmission fluid degrades from heat and friction. Fresh fluid every 60,000 miles keeps transmissions shifting smoothly for 300,000 plus miles. Neglected fluid causes transmission failure at 100,000 to 150,000 miles, requiring $4,000 to $6,000 replacement. The math is simple. Spend $150 every 60,000 miles on fluid changes, or spend $5,000 on transmission replacement at 120,000 miles. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Habit number 6. Check fluid levels weekly. Japanese car owners check all fluid levels every single week without fail. What to check: engine oil with dipstick, not electronic sensor, coolant level in overflow reservoir, brake fluid level, power steering fluid if equipped, windshield washer fluid. Why this matters: catching a small leak early prevents catastrophic failure. Low oil caught and corrected prevents engine damage. Low coolant caught early prevents overheating and head gasket failure. This weekly 5-minute check has prevented thousands of dollars in repairs for Japanese owners who caught problems early. Habit number 7. Address problems immediately, no matter how small. When something seems wrong, Japanese owners investigate immediately. They don't wait to see if it gets worse. The American approach. Most Americans hear a noise, feel a vibration, or notice a performance change and think, "I'll keep an eye on it." They drive for weeks or months, ignoring the problem until it becomes catastrophic. The Japanese approach: strange noise, investigate immediately. Unusual vibration, diagnose it today, check engine light, get it scanned, and address the cause now. Why this matters: small problems become big problems. A $50 wheel bearing ignored becomes a $500 wheel hub assembly when it fails completely. A $200 catalytic converter issue ignored becomes a $1,500 repair when it clogs the exhaust system. Habit number 8. Drive smoothly and gently. Japanese owners drive like they're trying to preserve the car, not prove something to other drivers. The driving style: gentle acceleration, smooth braking, no rapid throttle changes, anticipate stops to avoid hard braking. Why this matters: aggressive driving stresses every component. Hard acceleration wears clutches, transmissions, and engine mounts. Hard braking wears brake pads, rotors, and suspension bushings. Smooth driving reduces component stress by 40 to 50%. Dramatically extending life. The 487,000-mile Corolla the Rye inspected had original brake rotors. Original, nearly 500,000 miles because the owner never braked hard. Habit number 9. Park in the shade whenever possible. This seems minor but has significant long-term effects. Why shade matters. VI radiation degrades rubber seals, hoses, and plastic components. Interior materials crack and fade. Engine compartment temperatures reach 180 degrees Fahrenheit plus in direct summer sun, cooking rubber hoses and gaskets. Parking in shade reduces these effects by 60 to 70%, preventing thousands in premature seal, hose, and interior replacement costs. Habit number 10. Use OEM or premium parts, never cheap. Aftermarket, Japanese owners never use the cheapest parts available. They use OEM, original equipment manufacturer, or premium aftermarket parts exclusively. The cost difference: OEM oil filter, $12. Cheap aftermarket filter, $4. Difference, $8. Over 100 oil changes, $800 more for OEM. The value difference: OEM filter lasts the full interval with proper filtration. Cheap filter may fail early or allow contaminants through. One engine damaged by failed cheap filter, $4,000 to $8,000. The $800 spent on quality filters over 500,000 miles prevents catastrophic failure. Japanese owners understand this math instinctively. Habit number 11. Clean the engine bay annually. Japanese owners thoroughly clean their engine bays once per year, removing dirt, oil residue, and debris. Why this matters: clean engine bays reveal leaks immediately. Dirty engines hide leaks until they become severe. Clean engines run cooler because dirt and oil residue insulate components and trap heat. This simple annual cleaning prevents numerous problems and makes inspection and maintenance easier. Habit number 12. Follow the severe duty schedule, not normal. Most owners' manuals have two maintenance schedules, normal and severe duty. Japanese owners always follow severe duty. What qualifies as severe duty? Short trips, under 10 miles. City driving with frequent stops, dusty or dirty conditions, towing or hauling, extreme temperatures. The reality: 95% of American driving qualifies as severe duty by these definitions. But most American owners follow the normal schedule. Japanese owners recognize that their driving is severe duty and follow the more conservative maintenance intervals, preventing premature wear. Habit number 13. Respect the machine and think long-term. Every one of these habits reflects a fundamental difference in mindset. Japanese car owners treat their vehicles with respect. They view maintenance as an investment, not an expense. The Japanese philosophy: the car is not disposable. It's a machine that will serve you for decades if you care for it properly. Preventing problems is always cheaper than fixing failures. Small investments now prevent large expenses later. The American philosophy: American car culture treats vehicles as disposable. Use them until they break, then buy another one. This mindset is expensive and wasteful. The cost-benefit analysis. Let's calculate the actual cost difference between Japanese and American habits. Japanese approach costs, 0 to 500,000 miles. More frequent oil changes, 100 changes at $60 equals $6,000. Regular transmission fluid changes, 8 changes at $150 equals $1,200. All other maintenance following severe duty schedule, $4,000. Premium OEM parts instead of cheap aftermarket, $2,000. Total, $13,200 over 500,000 miles. American approach costs, 0 to 150,000 miles. Less frequent oil changes, 20 changes at $60 equals $1,200. Skipped transmission fluid changes, $0. Deferred maintenance, $1,000. Cheap parts, $1,000. Major repairs from neglect. Engine replacement at 150,000 miles, $6,000. Total, $9,200 to reach failure at 150,000 miles. Then buy a new/used car and start over, $15,000 to $30,000. The Japanese approach wins Japanese approach, $13,200 for 500,000 miles. American approach, $9,200 for 150,000 miles, plus $15,000 plus for replacement vehicle equals $24,200 plus for 300,000 miles. The Japanese approach is literally half the cost while providing a more reliable vehicle. How to start implementing these habits today. You don't need to implement all 13 habits overnight. Start with the most critical ones and build from there. Start this week. Habit number 1. Schedule your next oil change for exactly when it's due, not when it's convenient. Habit number 6. Start checking fluid levels weekly. Set a recurring reminder on your phone. Habit number 7. Address that noise or problem you've been ignoring. Get it diagnosed now. Start this month. Habit number 2. Create a maintenance log. use a notebook or app to start recording all services. Habit number 4. If you're overdue for an oil change, get it done immediately. Then commit to 5,000-mile intervals. Habit number 10. Next time you need parts, buy OEM or premium quality instead of the cheapest option. Start this year. Habit number 5. If your transmission fluid hasn't been changed in 60,000 plus miles, schedule it now. Habit number 11. Clean your engine bay. Inspect for leaks and worn components. Habit number 12. Switch from the normal maintenance schedule to severe duty in your owner's manual. The remaining habits, warm-up/cool down, smooth driving, parking and shade, can be implemented gradually as you become more conscious of how you treat your vehicle. The bottom line: getting 500,000 miles from your car without major repairs isn't magic. It's not luck. It's not even about buying the right car. It's about following these 13 proven habits that Japanese car owners have used for decades. Never skip maintenance. Keep detailed records. Warm up and cool down properly. Change oil every 5,000 miles. Replace transmission fluid regularly. Check fluids weekly. Address problems immediately. Drive smoothly. Park in shade. Use quality parts. Clean the engine bay. Follow severe duty schedules. And respect the machine. Start implementing these habits today. Your car will last longer, cost less to own, and provide reliable transportation for decades. Those 500,000-mile Japanese cars aren't special vehicles. They're normal cars maintained by owners who follow proven habits. Now, you know exactly what those habits are. Don't forget to grab the complete 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint linked in the description. It gives you the exact step-by-step schedule Japanese mechanics follow, breaking down every single maintenance task from 30,000 to 500,000 miles. You'll see precisely when to change your oil, transmission fluid, coolant, brake fluid, spark plugs, air filters, and every other component that keeps your car running forever. The blueprint is Japanese mechanic approved and covers all major systems with proven intervals that help cars reach 500,000 miles. Following this plan will save you thousands by preventing expensive repairs while doubling or tripling how long your car lasts. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as I am sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.